Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Leveling Up series, and today we're going to talk about confidence, how to develop confidence as a developer, how to become more confident in your abilities, right? We spent so many years trying to learn so many different tools, languages, libraries, and like how, and maybe even, build projects and learn how to implement them. But like, how do we really move to that next level, right? How can we get more confidence to like get our ideas implemented? And it's really, really simple, right? You have to start contributing. If you're on a project right now, for example, suggest some sort of design decisions, right? Come up with like different ideas of things or ways that you can implement. Talk about potential like performance improvements and be vocal, right? When you're making those discussions, be it with your architects or the leads on the team, or even as if you're with your team as a whole. Start actively making suggestions. Sure, a lot of those suggestions will get shut down, right? Particularly if there's no time to implement. I mean, there's always time, right? But there's other things that will be higher up the chain for you to complete. But start making those, right? There's two things that will have, right? Once you start sort of making suggestions, make sure they're good suggestions as well, not just baseless ones. But yeah, anyway, back to the point. Once you start making those suggestions, you'll start to get recognition. That's the first thing, right? That this guy Raz is giving really good suggestions. There might be a point where some of those suggestions will get implemented as well. So that'll give you a little bit more confidence as well. But yeah, these things can like help you sort of grow as a developer, help yourself become a little bit more vocal, let's say, in the work environment, and also help you climb up that ladder just a little bit more as well. It tends to be the people that are the most vocal that tend to get the promotions. Sad reality, but it seems the case in a lot of places, not everywhere, but in a lot of instances. So yeah, just try and be a little bit more vocal about some of the things. And if you have if you have ideas, it doesn't matter what it might be. Just to make that as a suggestion and just see how it goes, right? Because you never know, it could work out, and then you've got the credit for that, right? Build that track record, right, of being that will make those suggestions, and it will work out eventually. So yeah, hopefully that helps. That's what I've got for today.